And joining us now, Democratic Congresswoman Allyson Schwartz of Pennsylvania. She's the vice-ranking member of the House Budget Committee. Thank you so much, Congresswoman, for your time.
Good to be with you.
Let's first talk about the battle over the debt ceiling here. I've got a quote from Congressman Scott Garrett, a Republican out of New Jersey. He basically says that these are scare tactics being used by Democrats, a tried and true effort to get what they want. How do you respond to those Republicans who say, listen, this issue of the debt ceiling is a serious one, but we have to focus on cutting the spending out there and not using fearful words to get people to move in the direction you'd like?
Well, I understand this is not scare tactics at all. The United States of America has never defaulted on our loans, and we're really toying here with the full faith and credit of the United States. We have borrowed money from other countries. We owe money. Of course, we have to pay out to contractors and to Social Security beneficiaries, really military, you name it, veterans, and we've just never defaulted. And so no one likes raising the debt ceiling. That is never a comfortable or easy vote, but everyone, economist Ben Bernanke, the head of the Fed, has said, do not play games with the full faith and credit of the United States. It will mean higher interest rates on future debt. It will raise costs to the United States of America in the future, and it actually could really undermine our economic recovery that we're engaged in right now. So this is serious. Doesn't mean that we aren't also interested in reducing the deficit and reaching a balanced budget, but we should not be playing games with the debt ceiling.
I want to talk about Medicare, Medicaid, and Social Security. You've been already critical of the proposal from the Republicans for 2012. You say the Republican budget proposals ends Medicare as we know it. It slashes Medicaid $1 trillion every day, and you believe it puts seniors in jeopardy. We are waiting to hear what the president will say, but we know his proposal includes cuts to those entitlements as well.
Well, let me say the key difference here is what the Republicans want, with Paul Ryan leading the charge, but all the Republicans in the Budget Committee voted for this, was to really end Medicare for future seniors. It ends it as we know it. It gives people a voucher that is limited in how much it is, and basically it doesn't do anything to reduce costs. What it does is just shift those costs onto the backs of our future seniors. And for Medicaid, it basically says governors can make the choice in how they spend those dollars. They don't want to pay nursing homes for the care of our most frail elderly. They won't have to. That's really not acceptable to most Americans. It's certainly not acceptable to many of us in Congress. Doesn't mean we aren't serious about reducing costs, getting greater efficiencies in Medicare, in looking at, again, both the spending side and the revenue side, to be able to protect Medicare, not just for seniors today, but for seniors in the future.
All right, Congresswoman Allyson Schwartz, thank you so much for your time.
You're
I'm
welcome.
sure we'll be talking with you more. Thank you. And for more on all of this, I'm joined now by